Hello everyone. My name is Vishwajit and I'm back again with the AI tool which I'm building for RAG applications. If you guys have been following me, you know that I'm working on a web scraper. The name of this web scraper is eGet. It is built using Python and Selenium. These are some of the core features that I have just listed it down. I am planning to make this thing open source, but I'm still adding into it before I make it available to everyone so that people have something good to utilize. Today what I've done, earlier I just had added a scraping. Right now I have added a crawling ability in the same API. I'll show you how it looks in a minute. I'm going to visit localhost docs, right? As I said, this is a Python fast API, and we get the documentation built in with this. You can see we now have a crawler, and we have the original scraper API with us. I'll show how the scraper works. So I'll go and open any documentation. I like Druid, so I'll just bring up that documentation. Right. If I go here, click on try it now, and here I'll just add this. Now I have made a few changes in this. I have added two parameters, configurable parameters, like include raw HTML and include screenshot. Right now I don't see the need for it. Plus these are heavy operations, so I'll be just keeping them as a false. Let's hit it. Currently this API is running in my Docker, and you can see the speed. It took around 2 seconds to bring everything up. Let me show you how it looks by opening a JSON editor. Copy, paste. Okay, now you can see that we have this markdown. Okay, the HTML, and so you can see screenshot null, raw HTML null, all the links that the crawler could find in the page. Then actions are null, metadata is there. I do plan to add LLM extraction. That's why it is still null. In structured data, you'll see some other metadata like Twitter card or extra metadata like language, viewport, etc. Right? These kind of things are available. And let me show you how this will look in a markdown viewer. Right? You can see like this looks pretty good, right? This kind of a data LLMs can understand very good, and you can add custom chunking in it. And as we all know, chunking in RAG application is a headache, but with this kind of a custom scroller which you can configure for your particular use case, you can also set up manual chunking or custom chunking methodologies, right? I will be developing that as well going forward. For now, let's take a look at the main event. That's the crawler. I am going to just copy the same URL, go to crawler, and here I'm going to click on try it now. Right here I'll paste it, the URL. We will not be scrolling 100 pages. Let me just add 10. Max depth is set to 3. I'll show you the logs as well in the Docker. Let me hit the execute. Now that it is running, we can go here, and you can see everything is running in Docker, nothing on my local host. Earlier it was running on my local, it was using my own Chrome. Now it's using the one that's under a Linux Docker I have used, right? And for 10 web pages, let's say, of course I have implemented some resource pooling and making sure the resources are freed so that it has available, right? Okay, let's take a look at the results. They should be available any minute. Yeah, see, you can see it took what, like 29 seconds. Yes, still work needs to be done. Let me copy this, go to this, right, paste it. Yeah, you can see 10 items, and if I scroll for each web page, you get the crawl data and it's marked down, right? I hope you all understand like how important it is. Like if you want to build a RAG application on your internal web data, which is let's say in Confluence or something, I will be adding authentication part going forward. But imagine the possibilities of building LLM chatbots or RAG applications on top of this. They are limitless, right? You can pick up any documentation, send it to the crawler, pass it to your LLM, and you can get the custom answer based on that particular knowledge, right? So this crawler is now still in development. Everything is working in Docker. Right now nothing is being hosted on my local machine other than my Docker, obviously. but I do plan to add a lot more. I have already created a readme for contributing and everything. I'm just trying to make sure that when I put it out, it's a good thing that you guys have access to, right? These are some of the features that are available. You can pause the video, read through them, and understand them. Soon I'll be also implementing the LLM extraction in this. I think you guys already saw like this particular field. It's not in this one. It's in the scraper API. We saw this here, no? This one. Let me open this. Right, you can see the LLM extraction, right? LLM extraction would be utilized mostly for understanding the images, generating the caption for an image, generating a what an image depicts, that kind of a thing, or summarization. See, the entire data which we crawled is good, but we want a summarized version for this when we want to chunk that data. I will be developing that as well and integrating it with the current API. So stay tuned. Look forward to all of this. I hope all you enjoy this learning and keep doing AI stuff. Thank you so much.